Hi there folks, and welcome back to Global Domination. I'm Nick from SonickFM, and this is episode number 17. And today we've got two games coming up. We have the Indonesian Super Cup against Madura United, and we have the first game of the new season against PSIS in the Indonesian League 1. Now, since yesterday, there's only been one game played, and that was the third game in the Confederation Cup. Played, where are we? Up here, Pahang. Beat them 3-0. Dewanga getting 2 goals, both from set pieces, both assisted by Christian Toko. One was a free kick, one was a corner. And Mario Ibekob chipped in with a goal as well. Ibekob, we're going to need him to step up a little bit for the next few weeks, because if we go and have a look at injuries, you can see that Akbar Rambe has sprained ankle ligaments and he's expected to be out for about the next 3 weeks. We've also got Kartika out with a twisted ankle for about the next 11 days to 2 weeks. So a couple of injuries there that we're having to deal with. However, we have also brought in a new face. So I showed you Fatari and Al Ayubi yesterday. We've also brought in Madi Andika. He's 26-year-old right back. 4-star ability, brilliant pace, acceleration, good tackling as well. Brought him in as cover at right back because we really only had Christian Toko that could play there. We did have Anger, who was the backup, but he's, 2.5 star ability. He's 30 years old. He's not going to get any better. So I thought, bring in somebody that we can play in there as cover. It's shown that he's better than Christian Toko, but give a bit of loyalty to Christian Toko, who is now 31, so we did need somebody else to come in to take over from him as well. And both of them will share that right back role. But other than that, nothing else really to note. The only other thing, if we sort this by position, is our youth intake come through, so that potential to be a golden generation wasn't just fluff. So there's a couple of players that I've brought up into the first team just for there as cover, there as backup, get training with the first team as well. I've made them available for the youth teams, and that is Ferry Sandria, 15-year-old centre-back, Asiad Saputra, 15-year-old striker, and Siafo Fakhruddin, a 16-year-old midfielder. As you can see, 2.5 star potential, 1.5 star and 1 star potential, 5 star, current abilities, 5 star potential and 4 star potential for those. Saputra, I'm quite excited about. As you can see, I've got him on the bench for the next game as well. And the reason for that, if we're going to have a look at his stats, it's 16 finishing. Get the best finishing at the club, and he's only 15 years old. Obviously, there are a few other gaps in his game that we need to train him on, but yeah, quite excited about the potential for him. If we look at Sandria as a centre-back as well, 15 tackling, 6 foot tall, good jumping reach, heading will come on. These players are already good players and, could be looking to maybe loan them out to a League 2 team, get them some game time. I'm quite happy to have them training in the first team, maybe get the odd bit of game time as backups. So, that is all the updates from yesterday, I believe. So what we'll do now is we'll go and we'll get into our first game of the episode, which is the Super Cup, off to win another trophy, hopefully. And this is the team that we have for that game. We have Sriwijaya in goals, Lestaluhu, Dewanga, Fatari and Christian Toko at the back. Bringing Fatari in for Herodin, although Herodin and Dewanga have got a bit of a good partnership going at the back. I want to get Fatari some game time because he's unregistered for the Confederation Cup. So this will be his first game time of the season. I just want to get him in, try and build up his sharpness. As we can see, his sharpness is really lacking at the moment, as are a lot of these players, but that'll hopefully pick up and maybe make a few of them available for the youth teams just to try and get them some match fitness. So in the midfield then we have Taiwanella and Sowande. Siriawan, Oharela and Arwande are our attacking midfielders, and Ibekob is our striker. As I said, we've got Saputra on the bench there as our reserve striker if need be, because Rambi is out injured. So good chance here for us then to go and make it 3 trophies that we've won, although it is only the Super Cup. And I'm not 100% sure what Madura United won to be in the Super Cup. I don't know if they won the league or not. I forgot to check to see how you qualify for this. But nonetheless, let's go and try and win it anyway. And pretty slow start so far. Nothing major to note. There's certainly no highlights half an hour into the game. But stats wise, we are doing pretty well. You know, we're leading in possession and we're more shots and more on target. The Wanga looks like he's picked up a knock, so I think we'll take him off now as well, because we don't want to really risk exacerbating that. So we'll bring Herodin in for him. Start the second half. And we'll give it a few minutes and see how things go. But we've got a highlight now with Sriwijaya. Plays it to Fatari. Fatari out wide to Christian Toko, who comes forward with the ball now. Inside to Sowande. Sowande to Taiwanella. Taiwanella with the long ball over the top for Siriawan. Siriawan, first time just over the bar. I saw the net rippling. I thought it was in. I thought he'd buried that into the back of the net. We're now 60 minutes into the game and nothing really happening. We've got a highlight here, so we'll make some changes after this, and it's Madura with the ball on the right hand side. Badala with it, he crosses it in, and the Batura with the shot. I'm not sure if that was off the woodwork or if Sriwijaya got the save, but it was cleared away for a corner anyway. And Alice with the corner. Eridan gets up for that, and Oharela tries to play it forward to Ibekob but can't find them. So we'll go in now and we'll make some changes. So Suriawan, I'm going to bring Kurniawan on for you. And what else do we want to do? You know what, it is only the Super Cup. I'm not going to be disappointed if we don't win it. So what we'll do is we'll bring on Saputra and get him going up front. And I'm tempted, you know what, I'm going to leave it there for now. We'll give it 10 minutes and then make another change. In fact, I won't be making another change. That was all my changes. I don't think I can make another one. Just check. I was wanting to bring Alayubi on for some game time. No, I can only make the 3. Forgot I'd brought on Herodin at half time. We'll give a bit of encouragement to the team and see if we can't spark something into life. Let's see, Taiwanella and Arwande are tiring now. And so is Oharela. Finishes nothing each, so we'll be going to extra time. The last time we went to extra time, it ended up in penalties and we won that. But I would much rather get it finished off here. We do have a bit of time. I think it's 10 days between this and the opening game of the season, so I'm not too worried about fitness levels or tiredness. And I had plenty of time for them to recover. We've got the attack now. Kurniawan to Lestaluhu. He finds Oharela, who in turn finds Kurniawan. Saputra gives it back to Oharela. Oharela tries to slip through Saputra, but is cut out by the Madura defence and cleared away. And Christian Toko drops back to pick it up on the right hand side. Inside to Fatari. Fatari finds Sowande. He plays the ball over the top to Oharela. Oharela nods it down to Saputra. Arwande trying to find Kurniawan on the left hand side. Does so. Ball's played into the box. Arwande down to Oharela, and Salim Oharela, first goal of the season, he gives us the lead. 98 minutes gone. So this puts us in the driving seat for winning the Super Cup. They're good ball in from Kurniawan. Rwande down to Orella. Keeper manages to get a hand to it, but not enough to keep it out. Power on the shot, too much from Orella. It's 1-0. I did think, in terms of Ramsey being injured, that I might have to bring in another striker. But I've not yet been able to find anybody that I like, which is why I've just decided to use Saputra as the backup. The ball in for Kurniawan, but it's cleared away for the defence. Sawande through to Rwande. Rwande finishes, but he's offside. A late flag from the assistant referee, but I think it was the right call. See on the replay, yeah. Two of them were offside there. As we come into the end of extra time, it is Madura with the corner, and Malisic gets up with the header, but it's off the outside of the post, and Christian Toko has the throw in now. In the final minute of the game, into Sawande. Sawande back to Christian Toko, plays it inside to Herodin, and gets it back. Sawande with it on the right hand side now. He's fouled, so we now have a free kick. A good chance just to get it in to the box, maybe get a second and wrap up the game. Ball in, but it's cleared away by the defence, and Leicester, who should get there first. He does, and he plays it all the way back to Sriwijaya. Just wasting time now until the final whistle, which should be any second. And there it is. And for the third time in the past couple of episodes, you can get to see us climb the podium for the trophy presentation. There we go, giving it to Sawande, captain. And that is now Super Cup champions as well. The fireworks go off. Let me do our lap of honour to the not very full stands. And Sriwijaya with his car wheel. Congratulate the lads. And continue on. I do want to check to see how you get into the Super Cup. Won the league. So that's a very good sign for us. We just beat the team that won the league last season. So that's a good result. Quite happy with that. I wasn't aware they were the team that won the league. But there we are. So we won the Super Cup. The Wanga's injured. He's going to be out for 3 weeks, but we've got cover for him. And 30,000 for winning the Super Cup. Not too bad. Doesn't really make much of a dent in the finances. As you can see, we're still £600,000 in the red. I can maybe reduce the wage budget a little bit because we are 5,000 under that. But I don't know how much that's going to help. And that is a good start to the season, and hopefully we can continue that and continue on with that form. Right, so that was the Super Cup that we have now won. I'll be back in just a second with the next game, which is the opening game of the season at home to PSIS. And we are back now with the opening game of the league season. We're going into the game against PSIS. Nothing really to note happened in between games. Ramsey is back from his injury, which is good news. That's about the main thing that's happened. I was having a quick look as well at the season preview for the league, and we've moved up to 13th as our expected position. We were at 14th. I think we had a look at it yesterday, and the media now think we're going to finish 13th, not 14th. Big jump. We still don't have anybody in the Dream 11. Our key players are Alayubi, Sriwijaya, and they're way down at the bottom. But this is a team that we are going into the opening day of the season with. So we have Fadila is coming in to start in goals. Lester Luhu, Dewanga, Fatari and Christian Toko at the back. Taiwanella and Swandi in midfield. Kurniawan, Orella and Orwandi in the attacking midfield with Rambi up front. Pretty familiar team. Only a couple of changes really in there. Now, Fadila is starting in goals for us because he has been our league goalkeeper. But all the recommendations seem to say that Sriwijaya is the better keeper. So we'll keep an eye on that. And it may be that we have to swap their roles over and Sriwijaya becomes our number one goalkeeper with Fadla becoming the backup. So we'll get into the game now. And hopefully we can get off to a good start in the league. As I said, everybody seems to expect us to finish round about 13th, so down and around about the relegation places, not necessarily in them, but we want to try and get off to a good start so that we're avoiding that. And all the evidence would indicate there's a good chance that we can do that, based on our cup run last season where we played, quite a few of the teams that were in around mid-table. We just beat the league champions in the Super Cup as well. One of the teams that we beat in a cup run last year also finished in the top places. But we've got Rwandi on the right here. Gets the ball into the box, but nobody's there on the end of it. It's cleared away by the PSIS defence. We've got Lester Luhu plays it inside to Taiwanella. Taiwanella gets it back from Sawandi. Coming inside. He sprays the ball out wide, looking for Christian Toku, who finds Rwandi going forward, and Kurniawan comes in from the left-hand side to tap home an empty net for his first goal of the season and our first goal of the new campaign as well. Great vision there by Taiwanella to find Christian Toko. Rwandi times his run perfectly, gets to the ball before it crosses the line, and Kurniawan is there just to tap it home. Easy as you like. So a good start for us, and hopefully that can continue this corner. Christian Toko up to Dewanga. It's just over the bar this time. Christian Toko with the throw in. The Sawandi back to Christian Toko. He gets it back again. Christian Toko gets the cross in. Rambi's there with the header, but is blocked. But the ball falls to Rwandi. Gets his shot away, but Ribot, the keeper, manages to hold on to the shot. Half an hour in. Playing well to start off with. I was quite surprised how quickly Rambi was back. There was actually almost 3 weeks between the two games, so I did slot some friendlies in there to keep fitness levels up. But I wasn't expecting Rambi to be back so early. I misjudged how long it was until the start of the season. I'm glad I didn't rush out and buy a replacement striker. PSIS trying to get an attack going, but that's cut out by Lester Luhu. Taiwanella now trying to find Rambi, but cleared away by the defence. February now finds Ahmad ahead of him. Ahmad plays it out wide to Malana. Malana's completely unmarked on that left-hand side. But I think that was Fatari done well to go over and block. Rwandi now with the chance to get the ball into the box, but it's again cleared away. Christian Toko picks up the loose ball, finds Rwandi, who plays it to Sawandi. Sawandi trying to find Kurniawan at the back post. And Kurniawan's shot pretty tame straight at the goalkeeper. So they have started well. There is still some room for improvement. I would like to see maybe being a bit more clinical up top. Look at the XG. We've got an XG of 1.9 to their 0.15, so we are dominating the game a little bit. We'll go in and make some changes now. Try and freshen things up. So Rambi's going to come off because he is, as I said, not long back from injury. We'll get Ibecob in there. Kurniawan, he's scored, but he's not playing particularly well, so we'll bring Sriwijaya on for him as well. And that'll do it for now. So just over 20 minutes left in the game, and Rwandi has the ball on the right hand side, finds Christian Toko with the overlap. He drops it back to Sawandi, gets it back with the cross in. Sriwijaya with the header, gets his first goal of the season, another assist for Christian Toko. And 70 minutes gone, 2-0 up. And I think that this season is going to be a pretty good season for us. Based on how we're playing, I don't know where PSIS finished last season. I don't know how good they are comparatively, but based on this start, if we continue this kind of form throughout the majority of the season, then I think we're going to be perfectly okay. Obviously, I would very much like it if we were better than just okay and we managed to win the whole thing. Because then we would be able to move on to the next nation and start to make our way through the save a bit quicker. Okay, so end of the game, 2-0. Good win. Good start to the season. Another achievement, but I'm getting all the achievements these days. As we see, run and look, that leaves us second in the table on goal difference. And like I said, a very good start to the campaign. So if we have a look at the schedule, we've got the next game against Bindong coming up. What I'll probably do is I'll go and play through the rest of April. And what I think we'll do is come back tomorrow with the game against PSSS. I've done it again. I've done this the last time we played them. PSS. 2 S's, not 3. PSS. We'll come back for the game against PSS and bang. That's the team that you didn't see us play in the Confederation Cup in the first go round. So we'll come back for those 2 games. And hopefully when we're coming back, we're still going strong in the league. And by this game, we should have qualified for the next stage of the Confederation Cup as well. So that is the end of episode 17. Now don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos going forward. I upload daily around 8 PM UK time. And as always, thank you very much for watching.